Okay guys, I hope you can hear me okay. Give us a wave if you can. Hi. Okay, so it's maths time. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at this together because we're starting something a little bit new now. So if you remember when we did addition and we did subtraction, we worked on lots of ways of adding and subtracting, and then towards sort of like the end of the topic, we started to look at the formal written method, didn't we, for addition and for subtraction. You know, where we had hundreds, tens and ones, okay? And then in subtraction we did top, take away, bottom, top, take away, bottom. Remember all of that? I hope so. Give me double thumbs if you do. Okay, so we're going to look at a similar sort of thing now for multiplication, basically. So far we've looked at multiplying by 2, multiplying by 3, multiplying by 4, tell me with me because I know you'll remember, 5, 10 and 8, haven't we? So we've done quite a lot so far. Really, really good. Great stuff. And last week when you were working on multiplying by 8, I was dead impressed with what you did there. Really, really super. Well done for that. Yes. Okay, so we're going to look, as I say now, at moving what we know and all the knowledge we've got about multiplication. Okay, to move it on a little bit and look how we can apply that skill and use some other methods. Okay, ready to go? Super! Okay, so multiplying 2 digits by 1 digit. Hope you can see that. That's what we're working on today. It's really dark outside now because I've come in the evening to do this. So I hope it's not really, really bright and really, really dark. Hope not. Okay, so let's have a look at the first bit. So we're on our get ready screen, so you know what that means? It's starter time, isn't it? So you need to get a pencil or a pen or whatever it is you're using, okay? And then you could either get your blue exercise book that you've had from school for home learning, or you could get another notepad that you're using or some paper that you're using, whatever. So go get that now. You can pause the video if you need to go and get it, by the way, and do that now. Okay. Are you back? Oh, superb. You were very quick. Excellent. Okay. So let's have a go there. So get ready. So it's start time. Get ready, ready. Here we go. Ta-da! Right, so number 1, have a look. So it says, complete the calculations. I'm going to put these slides onto our home learning page for today as well. So just in case you can't see it very well behind me, you'll be able to have a look at it on screen as well. Okay. So complete the calculations. Okay. So we've got a pictorial method here and a pictorial method there. Then we've got what it looks like as a number sentence underneath. Okay. Then we've got some calculations there. We've got a 1 times, a 2 times, a 3 times for both of these on these lists here. Notice what's different about these parts here. That's a little clue. Okay, have a look at that bit. And then the last one, you've got a number track, so you're used to doing that. Okay, so pause the video now and have a go at that. Good luck! Okay, so hopefully you will have paused the video for as long as you need and you'll be ready to go for your marking. So get a coloured pencil, a coloured pen, something different than you've written with so that you can see the difference with your marking, okay? And then remember, we do our marking nice and neat, don't we? We don't go doof like that, do we, for a big tick? Just something nice and neat, okay? Now I'm going to go through the answers with you. Ready? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to kneel down for this, okay, so I'm going to use my laptop. Can you still see me? Okay, here we go. So, oh, hang on, it's been slow. There we go. So we've got the first 2 there. So we've got 3 times 3, or 3 lots of 3 is 9, isn't it? Okay. Then we've got 3 lots of 30 equals 90. 3 lots of 30. So a bit like we looked at before. What's happening there? What's the difference between 3 times 3 and 3 times 30? Have you noticed? That's right, yeah. It's 10 times bigger, isn't it? So do you remember we've done that before, haven't we? We said 10 times bigger, 10 times smaller. 10 times bigger, 10 times smaller, okay? So have a look at that. So, look at the difference in the answers. We've got the answer 9 and the answer 90, because 90 is 10 times bigger than 9, isn't it, okay? So, how did you go on with that? Superb, I'm sure. Okay, don't forget to use the pictures to help you if you need to, okay? Right, next one. So we've got, complete the calculations. 1 times 8 is, I can hear you shouting, 8, fantastic. 2 times 8 is 16, because we've double it just a little bit, remember? Superb. Okay, next bit. Okay, then we've got 3 lots of 8. 3 times 8 is 24. Then we've got, back up to the top there, 1 times 80. Okay, 2 times 80. 3 times 80. So again, have a look at what's different there. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 80 is 10 times bigger, isn't it? Which is 80, okay? And that's the same pattern on each one. We'll look into this a little bit more as we keep going, okay? So give this your best shot. Ready for the number trial? Here we go. All right, so we've got 20, do it with me. 20, 40, 60, 80, that's it. 100, what's coming next? 120, 140, 160, 180. What comes next? The big one. 200. That's it, well done. Have a look at what it looks like when it's in there. Okay, give yourselves a clap. Woo! Very, very good. Okay, so I'll give you a time now to just mark those. So pause the video if you need to and mark them with your other coloured pencil or pen. Off you go. Okay, I hope you paused the video and you're all sorted with your marking. Superb job so far, guys. Okay, so we're ready to. Let's learn, okay? Have we got some paper and pen and everything still ready? Superb. Let's go. All right, so let's have a look at this together. I hope you can see it okay. So each class has 30 pairs. How many pairs are there in total? Now, what does in total mean? It means all together, doesn't it? Ever so good, well done. Okay, so here goes class 1, class 2, class 3, okay? So we've got 30 pairs here, 30 pairs here, and 30 pairs here, okay? So, how are we going to do that? Well, let's have a think about it. It's a bit similar to some that we did in the starter there. So we've got 1 lot of 30, 2 lots of 30, 3 lots of 30. So what could we do there? We can do 3 lots of 30, can't we, okay? Let's see what that looks like. So there we've got it. I hope you can see it at the bottom there. 3 lots of 30, 3 times 30, okay? So, as we were saying before, okay, we were looking at 10 times bigger, 10 times smaller, weren't we? Okay? So, we've got 3 times 30. So, if we make that 10 times smaller, okay, we can do 3 times 3, can't we? 3 lots of 3. And you all know that. Let's do that. 3 lots of 3, 3, 6, 9. Okay? So that's 9, isn't it? Now, how do we make 9 10 times bigger? How do we do that? We times it by 10, don't we? What's 9 times 10? All of you know that. Shout. 90. Fantastic. I knew you'd know. So do you see how we've done that? Okay? So we've made it easy for ourselves by going 10 times smaller, working out that and then making it 10 times bigger. Okay, so do that with me. Hands in the air. 10 times bigger, 10 times smaller. So that's the process that we need to do, isn't it? To work this out, okay? So instead of having to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and being there for ages trying to count them all, that's an easier way for us to group them together and count them like that, isn't it? Okay? Good so far? Okay. Okay, so there it's just showing us there are 90 pairs in total, as you well know. Okay, moving on. Looking good. I could just fancy a bread roll now, actually. Anyway, moving on. So, how many rolls are there in total? What does in total mean again? All together. Brilliant. All right, so each tray, so that means this one and this one, okay, have got 24 rolls on each one, okay? So there's 24 rolls here and 24 rolls here. We good with that? Okay. So, what will the number sentence look like that we're going to use to calculate how many rolls there are all together? What will it look like? Have a go, write it down now. Have a go. What do you think the number sentence will look like for that? Write it down now while I go to the next slide. Okay, so it's showing me how to count now. Bear with me, okay. So, I hope you've written the number sentence down. Oh, I'm just going to move that away because it's gone a bit strange. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to crouch down again and help you. So look, it's showing you we've got 20 and 20. So that's 2 lots of 20. Can you see that coming up? 2 lots of 20, okay. And then we've got 1 lot of 4 and 2 lots of 4. Can you see that coming up, okay? So have a look so far. So we've got 2 lots of 20 makes 40. So that's 1 lot of 20, 2 lots of 20. And then we've got 2 lots of 4. 1 lot of 4, 2 lots of 4. Can you see that? Okay. Now, what have we done there? What's the posh maths word that we've done there? I know you can remember. Put your hands together like this with me. Partition. What's the posh maths word? Partition. partition. That's right. So we've partitioned them, haven't we, into the 10s and the 1s, okay? So we've done 20 there and 20 there. 2 lots of 20 makes 40, and 2 lots of 4 makes 8. What are we going to do now? Because remember, we want to know the total all together. What are we going to do? We're going to add them together, aren't we? Okay, so we're going to add together the 40 and the 8, aren't we? What's that equal? What's 40 add 8? It's 48. I knew you'd know. Okay, so that's what it looks like all together. Okay, 1 lot of 24, 2 lots of 24 makes 48. Okay, and that's an easier way to work it out, by partitioning. Are we good at that? Okay, don't forget you can play this video through as many times as you need to, just to make sure you've got the hang of it, okay? Alright then. So, when I said that we were going to look at a more formal method, here it comes, guys. So, eyes open, ears open, let's go. I'm just going to alter the camera so that you can see that a bit better. Will it work? Let's try. Is that better? Not sure. Hang on. Stay there. Is that better? Not really. Hang on a second, guys. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna try and do it because you're listening, aren't you? Bear with me a second. See if I can get it right. Oops. Right, let's try that. Is that better? Oh, I think so. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got our squared paper like we always use, okay? And we're used to 10s and 1s, aren't we? We know that really, really well. Okay, so we're going to show you now how to set it out if you're doing it in the formal method. Here we go. So we've got 24, haven't we? 24 on one, 24 on the other. So we want 2 lots of that 24, don't we? Okay, and it's showing you that we've got our equals underneath. Okay, so just like we've done in addition and subtraction. Okay, oh, the camera's moving, bear with me, let me move it again. Sorry about this, I might have to stop and faff with it. Let me see if I can keep that still. Hang on. Is that going to work? So. Yes? Oh, I think so. If it suddenly goes crash, then I'll start it again. Okay. Right, so let's have a look. So we've got 24 times 2. 24, 2 lots of. Okay? So let's have a look how we're going to work that out now. Okay. So first of all, we're going to look at that column there, the 1s. And you can see it's got a 4 and a 2, hasn't it? Okay. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to go up first. Everybody do this with your arms. Up. Do it with me. Up. Fantastic. So we're going to say 2 lots of 4. 2 lots of 4. I can hear you shouting that to me. 2 lots of 4. We all know the answer to that, don't we? Is quite right. 8. Okay. So look where the 8 goes. Just like it's done with addition and subtraction, the same. Keeping in those columns the same. So 2 lots of 4 is 8. Can you see how that fits in? Superb. Okay. So the next thing, which is a bit different than we've done before, because normally we go, let's start over here, we go 1s, then 10s, then 100s, then 1000s, and we stay in the columns, don't we? But with multiplication, okay, we go like this. Arms ready. Shake your arms out. We go up and across. Do it with me. Up and across. And again. Up and across. Do a dance. Up and across. That's it. So that's what you've got to remember in your mind. So we're going up, now across, okay? So we've done 2 lots of 4. Now we need to do 2 lots of 20, okay? Because we've done the 1s and now we need to do the 10s, okay? So we've multiplied all by the 1s. Now we're multiplying by the 10s. So we're going to say 2 lots of 20. 2 lots of 20. I know that you know that answer. 2 lots of 20, I can hear you telling me now, is, quite right, 40, okay? So 40 is in the 10s, isn't it? So let's have a look what that looks like. Bear with me, there it is. Can you see it now? Oh yeah, brilliant. So we've got 2 lots of 4 is 8, 2 lots of 20 is 40, and then the total, the final answer there, is 48, okay? Now don't worry if you didn't follow that the first time, we'll have lots of practice, I promise. Don't worry. So just remember, up and across, up and across, okay? If you can remember that, that will help you with the method, okay? Let's move on. Alright now, so our next one up the top there, can you see it? 3 times 31. 3 lots of 31 is what we're looking at next, okay? So we're going to do it, surprise, surprise, in exactly the same way. Have a look. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with the base 10 Okay, so we've got 3 lots of 31, 31, 31, 31. Can you see that? Okay, and then we're going to show you what that looks like in our new method again, just like we've done lots of times. Okay, so starting with tens and ones again, because we're brilliant at that, I know. Okay, we're going to add in the numbers now and put them in the right place. Remember, keep your place value correct, okay? So we're going 3 lots of 31. So there's our 31, okay? And then we've got our 3 lots and our equals underneath, okay? So same method as before. I'm going to stand this side this time. Same method as before. So up and across, okay? So we're going up first. So we're going to say 3 lots of 1. 3 times 1 is, quite right, 3. Brilliant. Then we're going across, aren't we, okay? 3 lots of 30. Or you could do, couldn't you, 10 times smaller. 3 times 3 is 9. Make it 10 times bigger is 90, isn't it? That's an easier way to work it out, okay? So 3 lots of 1 is 3. 3 lots of 30 is 90, isn't it? So let's have a look what that looks like. Okay, here we go. So we've got our 3, and our 90, okay? That's what it looks like. How are you feeling about that? Not too bad, I hope. Let's look at the next one. Okay, you're going to have a think this time. So, 32 lots of 3. 32 times 3. Whew, big numbers now, guys. Big numbers. Okay, so, and maybe some of you might be able to do that in your head, but try and resist that for now, because we're learning the new method, just like we did before. Do you remember I said, as the numbers get more tricky, you need to be able to follow these methods for the rest of your life, even when you're as old as me. Oh my gosh, okay? So, I'm going to pause that now while you have a go. Okay? Have a think. Off you go. Using that same method, remember, tens and ones. And we go up and across. Pause the video while you have a go. Good luck, guys. Okay, I hope you've paused the video, or unpaused the video, and you're ready to move on with me. Let's look at how we did. Okay, so, just like before, there go the base 10. 32, 32, and 32, and then here's your bit. Are you ready? I hope you placed it properly. So we've got our 32, and our times 3, and our equals, okay? Up and across, remember, okay, so up. 3 lots of 2 is fabulous. 3 lots of 30 is fabulous. Okay, so let's add those in. 3 lots of 2 is 6, and 3 lots of 30 is 90. So all together makes 96. Give yourself a little tick if you got that. Congratulations if you did. You're getting there. Well done. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. You're going to pause the video and have a think yourself again now. Okay? So it says, write a short multiplication to match the counters. Okay? So what have you got here? Let's have a look. You've got 2 tens, 2 tens, 2 tens, 2 tens. I'm just going to stop this because it's making a noise. Bear with me. Why is it making a noise? I do not know. It wasn't making a noise before. Anyway, I'm going to ignore it. Never mind. So, 20, 20, 20 and 20. And then we've got 1, 1, 1 and 1. Okay? Pause the video. Off you go. There we go. I've made it quiet now. So where are we up to? We're up to here. Okay. Come on. Wake up, wake up, machine. It's having a moment, bear with me. Oh, it's waking up. Is it back on? Oh yeah, we're back on. Fantastic. Okay. So I hope you've managed to have a go at that, guys. And we're going to have a look at it together now. So, just like we did before, placing it out the same way, we've got 4 lots of 21. 4 lots of 21. So we're going up and across, just like before. 4 lots of 1 is 4. Fantastic. 4. 4 lots of 20 is, you could do it on your fingers, couldn't you? 20, 40, 60, 80. Fantastic. So what answer should you have in total? 84. Superb. There, it shows you there, look, 84. Okay, this is your turn now, guys. You're going to have a go at questions 1 to 6 on the worksheet, okay? If you're happy to go ahead and have a go now, do that. Fabulous, okay? Off you go. Don't go further than number 6, though, because you won't know the next bit, will you, okay? If you're thinking, oh, I could do with a bit more practice, stay with me, and I'm going to do that with you now on my board here, okay? So let me just get rid of this. Okay. So I'm going to have another quick go with you. Okay, I hope you can see this okay. All right, so let's go for 43 times 2. Can you see that all right? Pull it a bit closer. Is that okay? All right. So then we're going to put our equals underneath. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same as before. Up and across, okay? So we're going to go up first, okay? And we're going to say 3 lots of 2. I'm going to get my other coloured pen so that you can see it a bit clearer. Okay, 3 lots of 2, 2 lots of 3. Doesn't matter which way around, does it? Okay, 2 lots of 3 we know is 6. There we go. Okay, now we're going across, remember? So we're going to say 4 lots of 2 or 2 lots of 4, whichever. 4 lots of 2, 2 lots of 4. 4 twos are fantastic. 8. Okay, can you see what we've done there? Okay, so remember up, then across. Okay, right, let's do another one. Okay, let's go for 2 times 3. Okay, so we're going to go for 52 times 3. So 3 lots of 52. Good grief, can you believe we're attempting our 52 times table here, guys? Wowzers. Right, okay. Have a go yourself. I'm going to wait here a minute while you have a go. Off you go. Pause the video and give it a go. Okay, have you paused it? Have you unpaused it? Fantastic, I hope so. Do it with me. Here we go. Up and across. So we're going up first, okay? 3 lots of 2, 2 lots of 3, whichever is 6. Then we're moving on to the tens, going across, okay? 3 lots of 5. I know you're really good at this one. It's 15, isn't it? Now, it's 15. So think about what we do when we do addition and subtraction. When it's 15, the 1s go in there and the 10s go underneath. And then we exchange it, don't we? And what is our total? 156. If you've got those, give yourself a little tick, okay? Okay, now if you're going to have a go at the next set of questions after this, then you can carry on. If not, you can stop the video now, and then you can have a go at the fluency questions for today that I've put on the home learning for you. And good luck with those, and it's lovely to see you. Good luck, do your best. Bye to those people. Okay, so if you're still with me, we're going to have a little look, okay? So, complete the short multiplication. All right, so, just like before, tens and ones. Now, what's different? What have you spotted? Yes, there's no question here, is there? Okay, have a think. What do you think it could be? What could it be? Okay, what could get me an 8 in the ones column? What could get me a 60 in the tens column? Pause the video, have a go. Okay, you're back with me? Okay, great, let's have a look together. Okay, so we're looking at the 8 first of all there, aren't we, okay? So we've got to figure out what's going to go here, okay? I hope you can see that again, okay? So something times something equals 8. Something times something equals 8. What could we have? What do you think? Yeah, we could, couldn't we? Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, oh, hasn't come up, bear with me, we do it again. There it is. Okay, so 2 times 4 or 4 times 2 is 8, isn't it? So that's what you could have in the ones column there. So that's what would fill in your number sentence there. So let's do that together now. Okay, yeah, looks good. All right, so it's going to show you what that looks like now with the base 10. Here it comes. If I crouch down, you can see. All right, so then we're moving on to think, how can we get a 60 in the tens there, aren't we? And look, it's showing you how we go across. Can you see that? I hope so. Okay, so 4 lots of something is going to equal 60. 4 lots of something, what could it be? 4 lots of something. Have a think about it. Okay? I'm going to show you. If I sit down here, I'll be out of your way. Okay? So 4 lots of something. Here we go. Alright, so can you see what it's showing you there? That's what 60 looks like. Okay? Here we go. So we've got 10, 10, 10 and 10. So far so good. But what have we got now? Let's have a look. That's not going to work, is it? No, quite right, guys. Okay. So, what could we change? What could we change? I hope you're really thinking this is quite a challenge now. What could we change, do you think? If that isn't going to work, if 4 lots of something isn't going to work, what could we do? Hang on a minute. I've just had a thought. Surely, if we're doing 4 lots of 2, isn't it the same the other way round? 4 lots of 2, 2 lots of 4. It's the same, isn't it? What could we do with it then? Could we? Let's try. There we go. Do we still get the same answer in the ones? Of course we do. Okay, but now we need 2 lots of something in the tens, don't we? 2 lots of something in the tens. What could we have? What could we have? Well, you know that when you're looking at 2 lots of, if you use the inverse means opposite, what's half of 60? Yeah, 30, isn't it? So, if we think along those lines, here we go. 2 groups this time, we've got 30 and 30. 2 lots of 30 equals 60, and there it is in our question, okay? Now, that was a toughie, okay? But you could leave that on the screen when you're looking at this if you want to, or you could have lots more practice of that, up to you, okay? But now, I'm happy for you to go ahead and finish the questions if you're happy to. If you've had a look at that and you think, I'd rather not have a go at that yet, I'm not quite ready for that, which is absolutely fine, you could go and have a look at the fluency questions too, okay? Enough of my voice now, let's face it, okay? So, it's been lovely having you for our maths session this morning. Really well done, thank you for your enthusiasm. I'll see you soon, bye!